My name's Hannah Calkins with Glass and Shunning Insurance Centers.
I'm Cameron Lobeck with Realty Executive Southeast out of Elkhorn.
And today we're with MJL Lawncare out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin.
Let's dig into it.
So today we're with Matthew with MJL Lawncare. Matthew, tell us a little bit about yourself and the business.
All right, so I'm 17 years old. I'm a high school student at Elkhorn. I'm a senior this year, so I'll be graduating in 3 weeks. And kind of all started basically when I was 12, 13 years old. I started mowing grass for some neighbors. We live around the lake, so I started doing work for them. And then it basically just grew from there, word of mouth. I started doing mulch and shrubs and different stuff. And then it turned into doing big projects, new homes, hardscaping. So hardscaping, we do patios, retaining walls, stuff like that. And then everyday maintenance, just mowing, we continue with that. So we do a little bit of everything. Anything that can be landscaped, like we've done sand volleyball courts, prep for new buildings and stuff like that, grading.
What area do you cover? I mean, you mentioned that you grew up around the lake and you do the stuff around Lauderdale Lake.
Right.
How far out do you go?
So we do our main, like for maintenance and stuff like that, we like to stay in the Lauderdale, Delvin Lake, and Lake Geneva for our regular maintenance. But for big projects, we travel 40 miles. We have projects in New Berlin, Oconomowoc, Heartland area. It all depends on the different projects and what the customer wants and needs.
Cool.
So we do a lot of different stuff, traveling.
And then you say maintenance. What is, like if somebody wanted just basic maintenance, what does that look like?
So like a weekly, monthly maintenance kind of thing is doing mowing. So we do our weekly mowing once a week. We come, mow, trim, do all that. And then we also do on a monthly basis, or depending on the client, weed spraying.
Okay.
So we'll take care of all their beds, make sure there's no weeds. And then just everyday maintenance, maintaining flowers, trimming bushes, which is more monthly, bi-monthly kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a lot of just the upkeep of the outdoor.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then you go larger into, some of the beautiful retaining walls along the lake, and
Yeah, so we do, we've done a good amount of lakeshore, so shorelines with natural stone retaining walls, and we've done walls up to 20 feet with 5-foot boulders. So there's a lot of different stuff that can be done, retaining walls, taking an area that's sloped off and turn it into a flat area to put a patio or have a yard.
Yeah.
And a lot of people want areas to do entertainment and stuff like that. So you put in a retaining wall and then a patio up top, and then they got some room to do stuff and activities and stuff like that.
And making it a little more usable.
Right.
So you were telling me that you guys actually created this flagstone patio.
Yeah, so this was a beach area. They didn't like the beach area. They wanted to turn it into a patio right by the lakefront here. So, and they didn't want a generic like paver patio.
Sure.
So they're like, well, flagstone. So flagstones, this is all natural stone. So what they do, they blast it out of the ground. It's like thin layers of stone.
So you actually designed this thing? You did?
Yep, so I designed, so this was all just sand here. So they were like, well, we don't really know what we want. They want a few bushes and then a patio to sit. So I do all the drawings. So I drew all of it up.
That's awesome.
And then we, I have pictures of everything, what we do and the material and stuff, and then we go from there and then turn it into this.
That's awesome. You're kind of like an artist.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So where can if people want to get in contact with you, where can they find you? How can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so main way is either text or call my number, 262-581-6044, or you can find us on Facebook or Instagram, just MJL Lawncare. Or we have a website, just look us up on Google, MJL Lawncare. So
awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks
for having us out.
Yeah, thanks for being out here.
Thank you for watching this video.
If you have an individual or a business that would be interested in partnering with us, please feel free to reach out.
See you next time.